Okay, morning guys. Overcast day, which is excellent. Hopefully God's going to send us some rain because the porta plants is dry. The porta plants are dry, thirsty, and a lot of people are now getting into their gardening, which is great. They're trying to plant their own little tomatoes and basil, and we got a lot of the iguanas under control because I know people tried to do this long ago, including myself, our peppermint, our basil, our tomatoes, and the iguanas ate everything, right? But now we've again got them under control, so it's easier. So we need the rain, so we're going to try to get this done quickly before it rains. So I want to talk about technology today / radiation, our bodies, our immune systems. All right, so a few pointers. What I suggest, again, because advocating here, trying to empower families the best we can. One is, I would say, and I've heard other parents say this, try not to pick up the phone in the morning and just start with learn all the statistics and the horror and the negativity, and it creates anxiety, guys. Start your day off and with all the fear and anxiety. So I would highly recommend start your day as you prepare breakfast, have a devotion, have a nice gospel song in there, have a prayer, teach your kid again consideration and thoughtfulness around the table while you're preparing breakfast. Again, have on good music with devotional, or have a child help you do breakfast, or help them read something very inspirational, devotional, uplifting to start our day. Because if we start with all the hard statistics and stuff, we start our day frightened and anxious, and then again we feeling that through the whole day, and our child is sensing that we as adults are frightened and stuff. So start your day off with something positive, right? All right, and then a lot of parents got to get to work, so get to work online. That's one thing good we're taking from COVID, and that is companies in the corporate world are finally seeing that parents can work from home, which is a good thing. They're home with their children. And the child has school work to do, right? So start some devotional while you prepare breakfast or at the dinner table. Again, teach your children respect and consideration for others. Let them have a prayer for those that are sick with COVID, those that are not sick, the doctors, the nurses, everything to protect them. Our politicians, teach them from early to seek a higher power for help, for guidance, for inspiration, for knowledge. Next, and then I also recommend that parents try to either decide to say lunchtime, then you look on the phone and get an update of what's happened, or 2 o'clock. Well, 2 o'clock is so close to kids finishing school at 3 o'clock and your work time. If you can leave it, I don't know if you want to do break time, just a quick note, look and see what's happening, read the videos. But if it's possible, you can leave it for the afternoon so you can get through your day not so anxious and frightened and all this stuff. And the child, because I think children are can sense when Mama has just looked on the phone and saw something frightening, and then the poor child, then it's hard for the children to concentrate on their work when they're looking and seeing it. Us adults look in our face and see that, oh, there was some of the frightening statistic there, and the mama and the adult and the dad is anxious and frightened, and because he's all jobless, and all that helps the child not get their homework done properly because they see it in us. So strongly recommend, see if you can keep the screen time seeing on your computer either. I know it's tempting, so at least cut it down to lunchtime, or leave it then till 3, because briefing is usually at 2. So just leave it if possible at 3 then, where you turn on your phone, your radio, your TV, whatever, and get an update and get caught up on all this stuff then while the child is playing outside. Again, encourage your kids. Our immune system, our physical activity is very, very, very important. Sitting day and night with phones in our hands is not helping our immune system. It's radiation from those phones, so that's not helping, or whatever radioactive, whatever it is. Look on YouTube and you see where even doctors encouraging you, don't have your phone. Have it at least 5 feet away from you when you go to bed at night. Again, a lot of this, it's not helping our immune systems to have phones in our hands, on our bodies, all this, for all day long. So again, see if you can keep it till 3 o'clock in the evening. While the kid is out playing, you can watch what's happening, kind of read up here and turn on the radio while the child's outside playing. And again, I know it's tough, but it's kind of almost a slight detoxing. But even at that time though, even at that time, so if you could do it in your lunch hour while the child's doing his homework, whatever, then do it at lunch hour. But if again, you can wait for your end of your day so you can get through your day without so much stress and anxiety, I would strongly recommend it. All right. Strongly. Of course, everybody has to lead their lives however they want, but just a suggestion. And again, because the evening time too, we really should be playing with their children, playing balls, playing skip rope, playing, get out in the sun. Again, I've watched doctors on YouTube tell you about vitamin D, how good it is for us at this time. And one of the best ways to get it is from the sun. Yeah, so let the kids, people say, oh, I can't let the kids be outside because it's hot. It's okay. It's hot and sunny. It's okay. Let them, again, listen to doctors who are brilliant guys about this whole COVID thing. And again, one of the best things is vitamin D, and you just get it right from the sun. Of course, you can take it as a supplement also, but get it from the sun. So let the children play outside. It may be hot at 3 o'clock in the evening, then you got to have lockdown again at 7. So let them play. Bunks and castle, jump rope, whatever. Play with them if you possibly can. Because again, it's a hard time for them too, and so their little minds are being affected. If they see us frightened and anxious and always on the phone and seeing all the bad news and seeing, again, we want to be educated, informed, up to date. But if it's possible, if we can leave it till the end of our day or at 3 o'clock or at the end of the day would be the best. But I know it's tempting for a lot of people, including myself. So if I have to, I'll probably at 12 o'clock do a little quick update. If but I'm really trying to get myself where just at the end of the day, then I catch up on what has happened. Yeah. What else? Now regarding our children, and again for our children's sake, pitbull mom here, pitbull aunt here is fighting for advocating for children. Again, I know it's hard because they're at school. But again, if you can at the end of the day, because the kids have been exposed, for those that are on laptops or those that are learning by iPads and laptops, they've been in front of a computer all day long too. I mean, for school work, right? So again, let them play outside, let them detox, let them get some vitamin D, and then in the evening again, so try to play some EXO with them. If you have a driveway in front of your house, you can still probably play outside. It just means you can't go down somebody's house after 7, but you still have a yard, or as our premier would say, do something out there, or maybe mosquitoes. So again, do some EXO. Try to keep your kids off of the iPads and stuff at night too, because they've had it in the day. If they have to do it, if it's hard for you to not. If you're one of those parents that think, okay, they got to have the iPad and yes, a babysitter and we need them to be occupied, then download the games, guys. If you can download the games, take the iPads and computers on, put it on airplane mode. That takes away the radiation from, they having an iPad in their hand, or they, after being exposed all day to the laptop and the iPads and stuff, nighttime again, they should have a little detox from that. All right. So, let's see, did I cover all my points here? Yeah, I think I did. And again, because basically just reminding us, because we don't want to be where after COVID and we find out, or we're having Zoom meetings and prayer meetings and church and everything by computers now, guys. So let's detox our bodies at some point, because again, look at doctors all over YouTube and they'll tell you about how again to keep, if you can have laptops, keep it away, from you versus phones in your hand. Detox your body at some point in time, at the from your children's body and your body, rather than constantly with the phone in our hands. Not good for immune systems, especially at this time. All right, so hopefully those and again, I see a lot of people have kids with their iPads in their hand. Again, if they're going to let them do it in their hand, guys, have the games where it's downloaded, put it on airplane mode. If you want if you're going to let the kid have the iPad in their hands right up against their bodies. All right, so this morning was about technology. Hopefully that helped, guys. Just again, trying to empower us as much as possible, socially, mentally, and spiritually. All right, so psychological. And again, just reminder. Again, close the day off. Again, puts a good gospel song in the air in your home, uplifting, beautiful. And then again, teach your kids to be considerate, kind to others. Before bedtime, have a prayer session. Again, guys, this is the time we look to a higher power. We always should have, but especially more than now. Teach your kids, again, at the end of the day, to pray for those that are sick with COVID, those that are not sick, that no more transmissions can happen. Pray for the nurses, the doctors, or leaders. So you're teaching your kids kindness, discipline, spiritual principles, and how could we go wrong doing that? All right, so hopefully those tips are helpful to you guys regarding technology today. You guys have a great day. I'm working hard at having a good productive day myself. Love you guys, and take care, and let's continue to pray for some rain. Bye bye. Take care. Bye. Okay.